Well, X, it's been a good run.
Hello everyone and welcome to Ready for Pushback. I am so excited because this is going to be our first episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are saying goodbye to FSX. We are now moving into 2020 Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is awesome, folks. There is so much packed into this, I can't even begin to tell you. So, for this very first video, I think what we're going to do is just fly around the world in different places and show you some stuff. Just to give you a little bit of an overall taste of what you're going to be able to see. So without further ado, let's get started. So the title to my episode here is The Beginning, and this is it, folks. This is one of the first versions of Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think it's the very first, but in any case, it's one of the earliest ones, obviously. You can tell by looking at it. And that is Meigs Field in Chicago. Meigs Field was a general aviation airport right smack dab near downtown Chicago, and it was the starting place of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And here's Meigs Field today in 2020. Unfortunately, it is no longer an airport. It was shut down shortly after the 9/11 terror attacks due to its close proximity to downtown. So now it is a park and undeveloped land, but it still exists as far as the land goes, and I wanted to pay homage to it because it was the first thing we all saw in Microsoft Flight Simulator way back when in 1982. I'm sure some of you weren't even alive back in 1982. So let's take a quick look at the scenery in Chicago. By the way, the sound effects that you hear are in the game. That isn't something that I added. So I always thought that was pretty cool since I've been playing it. Welcome to Chicago O'Hare. I just want to remind you that this is the default scenery. These are not add-ons. let's just say I wasn't flying proper flight procedures here. Little near miss. Something I want to add here too is I don't have a real top-end gaming computer. I have a i5 7400 CPU. I do have a nice RTX 2060 Super, which runs 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Now that's not the 2080 Ti that I hear everybody's got anymore. And I have what is it, 24 gigabytes of DDR4 memory and a Samsung SSD drive. That's it. I'm not really running anything hardcore spectacular. Now these settings that you see here, they're medium, so you can imagine what ultra looks like. I do have a few things set on high on here, some reflections and windshield effects and what have you, but for the most part, you know, it runs pretty smooth. Now you can see there's some stuttering, and I wanted to leave that in there because there are still some issues with this simulator. So you will have some stutters from time to time. There's been all sorts of stuff on the forums about the stuttering and what have you, so I'm not going to get into all that. You can read up on it, but as you can see, for the most part, it runs pretty smooth. So, and we can play around with the weather here and changing the time, which I think is so cool. So, yeah, you can set the time to whatever you want, and you can see what it does. It's pretty neat. So. I'm pretty sure that if you showed this video to anybody that wasn't really keen on looking at things, they would swear that this is real. This is not, folks. This is the simulator. It's fantastic. I mean, look at that. It's fantastic. Just can't beat it. Minus the stuttering. A little bit of stuttering, but that's just my machine. I'm sure some other machines are doing it too, but I mean, look at that. Look at the effects. There's a mixed field again. And this is revolutionary to flight simming. If you don't like this, I don't. And this is medium settings. So, if I don't know what to tell you. This is as, now they used to go by as real as it gets. Well, it's gotten more real. It's gotten real. It's gotten real. So you can even see the. So this is a Diamond DA40, and you can actually see on the glass. It's basically a canopy that comes down, but you can actually see scratches and imperfections on the glass if you look. This is really cool. So yeah, so here's some stuttering. I wanted to keep that in there just because I want everybody to see. This is, you know, this is what my experience is. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. There is some issues with it, but I mean, look at the shadow effects. The sun coming around. It's fantastic. I can't say enough words. It's fantastic. There's not a sim out there that can beat this. So I'm going to be doing a lot of YouTube content, so please subscribe, hit the notification icon, because we're going to be going all over the world. So we're going to leave Chicago now, and we'll show you some other stuff.
Sierra, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Newark Tower, Robin Alpha, Sierra X-Ray Golf, Sierra frequency change. Newark Tower, JetBlue 288 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 22 right approach. JetBlue 28 Newark Tower. Cleared ILS runway 22 right approach. Altimeter 29.9 to wind 284 at 7. JetBlue 28 cleared to land runway 22 right. Wind 284 at 7. Cleared to land runway 22 right, JetBlue 28.
Probably shouldn't be doing aerobatics by New York City, but hey, it's a simulator. You can do whatever you want. By the way, these are points of interest. I had them turned on. So if you're having a hard time finding something, you can always choose points of interest. They will show up. I hope you enjoyed this quick look into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And its scenery. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you back here shortly. Everybody have a great day.